Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back straight away with another stream. With this time, we're gonna do the second part of Still Life. Yep, that's the one. Let's do it. I hope you do enjoy this game. And All the best. This is a murder mystery type game. It's got puzzles with it. It's a pretty good game. Quite a classic now.
Agent McPherson, FBI. I have a few questions I'd like to ask you, if you have the time.
I have time for the pretty agent.
May I come in?
Sure.
We played as Mr. McPherson.
Geez, sorry I asked.
A PI detective.
Oh, nothing. Just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay.
Did you know a Natalie Kenworth?
Yes, I did.
So I imagine you also know that she was murdered about a month ago.
Yes, and I already talked to a police officer about her.
Yeah, I know, but I would appreciate if you could remind me. How did you know her? Friend? Just a classmate? Were you intimate?
I was her tutor. She was studying in criminology, and I was helping her with some of her classes. She came here often.
Do you know Cynthia Woods?
Cynthia Woods? No, I don't think so.
Are you sure? Maybe a photo would help.
Oh, yes, I have seen her before. She's my neighbor's friend. I saw her at a party. That picture was taken there.
So you're not close to Cynthia?
No, she's more my neighbor's friend. I think I saw her twice in all, at the party and once in the hallway. Why?
She was found brutally murdered in an abandoned apartment building.
You don't think that... Hey, I'm always in here working on my thesis. I never go out. I went to Mia's party because she invited me. I think she invited me so I wouldn't complain about the noise.
Mia's the other girl in the picture?
Yes, she's my neighbor.
Your thesis, what's the subject?
I'm doing it on a serial murder case called the Perlovka Ripper. It happened in the late 20s.
Well, you don't say.
Are you familiar with the case?
You could say that, yes. Do you mind if I take a look at it?
Sure, I'll even print you up a copy.
A student in criminology, huh? Did you ever get Professor Pratt?
No, but I know him. I've had several conversations about weird, unsolved cases.
Does he still have bad BO?
B.O.?
Body odor. In other words, he stinks.
Yes, he still does.
Okay, can I have the copy now?
Sure, I'll be right back.
Now's my chance. I should swipe something to get prints.
Swipe that.
Too risky to take that. He would notice that missing. I don't want to get nailed on entrapment. It's not a sample of semen that I want, but fingerprints. This will do nicely.
Here you are.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I'll be sure to read it.
I'd really appreciate your input if you ever have the time.
Will do. You're not planning on leaving the country.
No.
Fine. Thanks for your cooperation, and I'll keep in touch. Hello?
Hey, it's me.
What's up?
Nothing much. I was just calling to say I was on my way to visit Victim 5's roommate. Maybe she can tell us more about Vaclav and the other girl in the picture.
No need, I know who she is. She's Vaclav's neighbor. Actually, I just finished the interview.
How did it go?
He's harmless. Anyways, he doesn't fit the profile. But I did nick a little something with Prince. I'm taking it over to Claire for comparisons.
Great idea, but we can't use it though if he checks out.
I know. Call me if you get anything interesting out of the roommate.
Will do. Bye.
Bye.
Now we need some prints for proof.
It's a paper cutter. That won't work. This is used to lift fingerprints. This is used to lift fingerprints. This is used to lift fingerprints. A plastifier. This little machine can be very practical. That won't work. This is used to lift fingerprints. This is used to lift fingerprints.
Well, use it then.
This is used to lift fingerprints.
Instead of keep saying this is for fingerprints, use it.
It's a paper cutter.
Screw rendered circular. Here's hoping nobody is above south. Interesting. Circulars. Interesting. It just happened. Okay.
I really don't want to talk to him right now.
So how do we go about? I think we should put the bottle down first. Let's see if we can check this area out first. This is the open of the game is mystery. You gotta think what to do.
A reanimator deck. They're wicked.
Gonna put it in there. Let's talk to her.
Hi, Claire.
Hey,
Can you check this bottle out for prints and compare them to the partials you
Yeah,
got
we
on
go.
victims 4 and 5? I don't think we'll hit anything, but I'm curious.
curiosity killed the cat.
But a cat has 9 lives.
Let's stop the cliches before someone gets shot. Can you at least extract the prints for me? Once extracted, the computer can compare the partials.
Sure. Remind me where the stuff is?
The powder's upstairs on my desk near the plastifying machine, along with the brush and lifting tape. When you're done, just give me the print and I'll handle the rest down here.
So that's
Okay,
what
I'll
we
be
need to
right
do.
back.
We need to talk to her first, okay? So now our puzzle is lifting the prints off the bottle. There we go. We got this.
I can't just use the brush. A plastifier. This little machine can be very practical. That won't work. That's not going to work. I need to see them before lifting them. A plastifier. This little machine can be very practical. A plastifier. This little machine can be very practical. It's a paper cutter.
Oh, you lift that up first, of course. You dip that in there, then you brush that, then you spin.
I can't just use the brush. I can't just use the brush. I don't need more powder. That won't work. I can't just use the brush. A plastifier. This little machine can be very practical.
Oh, so now we do this. We
I can't use that here. A
put this in there, maybe?
plastifier. This little machine can be very practical. I can't use that here.
We need to lift this prince now.
I can't just use the brush. I don't need more powder. I can't just use the brush. I can't just use the brush. That won't work. That won't work. I can't just use the brush.
You're not just using a brush, really, man.
That won't work. This will do nicely for prints.
There we go. And we want to use that.
That
with the
won't work.
classifier, maybe? Okay. Job is done. Now we go back, I'm guessing, and give the prints. I would like to see this as a remaster. It's not a bad game to play actually. I do like solving crime games.
I'm all done with the prints.
I'll have the results soon. Where are you off to now?
Back to my dad's. I've got some reading to do.
Well, okay. I'll call you if I get something.
Okay, thanks a lot.
So to Dad's we go. Nice house to be fair. Nice garage there.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hi, Dad.
When do you think you can do those cookies?
Oh, geez. Sorry, Dad, I forgot. I have time now.
Oh, it's okay.
It's not a problem, Dad. A promise is a promise.
Gonna go and make those cookies now.
No, this doesn't taste right.
One cup of love. Sweetness is sugar. This is a puzzle now. Basically, you gotta think of what these things are. You need 1 cup of love, a half cup of generosity, 2 cups of commitment. Sweetness will be sugar, integrity, tablespoon of romance, teaspoon of sensuality, 1 common sense. In a bowl, cream together generosity, sweetness, and love to give to your man. Generosity, sweetness, and love. There is sweetness is flour, sugar. Love is something. Generosity. Okay, let's see. Generosity. Okay, where's the cup? One cup of love. No sweetness, ice. Love and generosity. To give two versions, simply sift together commitment, sensuality, and romance. Flower. Let's restart this. So sweetness is sugar. Love could be eggs because 2 chickens made love and produced an egg. In a bowl, cream together. Generosity. Selling sugar and egg. Generosity. Would generosity be flour? Div together commitment, sensuality, and romance. So now do flowers there. All that. And some of that maybe.
No, this doesn't taste right.
I know this is a bit cheaty, but oh well. Uh,
Well, whatever. Ah. And that was really, really common. And fudge is a cup of love. What the? All right. I. King.
Hey,
we have that part there. Half a cup of granati butter. 1 cup of sweetness, brown sugar. Yep, I thought that was right. So it's half butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of love, which is milk. Love is milk. Okay. Oh yes, of course. I mix it. So half cup of generosity, which is butter, butter, sugar, milk. Oh, let's start over. Half, and then there's one. Half butter. After that is 2 cups of commitment. So 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of ginger. Ginger's a flower, and of course that'll be romance. Table teaspoon of so add 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 cup of flour, 2 cups of flour, teaspoon of cinnamon, tablespoon of ginger. I hope I don't know who I drink. Mix again. Funny, add 1 common sense, so it's an egg and half cup of of molasses. So 1 egg, half cup of molasses. Now we want 1 egg, and half a cup of molasses.
This tastes right.
There we go.
Dad, the cookies are in the oven. Don't forget the cookies, Dad.
Oh, I won't, sweetheart.
Do we still stay here or what? I mean, is there still work to do around here? Here we go.
The poor kid was badly scarred. The killer stabbed her 7 times before she finally escaped to the streets. Otakar's boy Roman found her and brought her here. She's only 16, for God's sake. I promised her that I'd help her in any way I could if she would help me find the killer. So she opened up and told me her story. Can I keep this?
Yes.
I'm Gustav McPherson. I'm a private eye hired to help find and arrest the person who attacked you.
I'm Vladana Tominova. I haven't said that in a long time. I'm usually just Vladana.
Do you feel up to a few questions? I can always come back later.
No, that's okay. You can ask me questions if you wish, but I'm afraid I won't be much help.
Besides the sketch you gave me, can you describe your attacker with a little more detail?
The top hat was black, and so was his cloak. The mask was silver white. It had motifs on it, but nothing I can describe accurately.
When were you attacked?
About 2 months ago.
Where did it happen?
It happened near the park. I was coming back from Mark's studio, and
Take your time.
it was very foggy that evening. I heard someone walking in front of me. I could hear his footsteps getting closer and closer. I stopped when I suddenly saw a silhouette appear behind the fog. A man in a top hat wearing a dark cloak was standing in front of me. I froze. I couldn't move. I was absolutely terrified.
What happened next?
He approached slowly. I noticed that he was wearing a mask when he walked out of the fog. He looked like death itself. I hadn't noticed how close he had come to me. He took a swift swing at me. As he did, I let out a scream. At first I thought he had missed me, but then I noticed the metallic taste in my mouth. I put my hand to my face and looked at it. It was full of blood. Then I felt a cold sensation in my chest, followed by a sharp pain. Then another. Then another. I screamed what seemed to be my last breath. I fainted after that. I woke up in here. He'd stabbed me over and over. It's a miracle I'm still alive.
How did you end up here in this joint?
Roman found me. He was the one who scared off the killer. He heard me screaming, so he ran in the direction of the commotion. I don't know much about that. You should ask him.
You mentioned earlier that you left Mark's place the night you were attacked. Who's Mark?
Mark is a local artist. Most of the girls know him. I think he's painted all of us at least once.
Was Mark acting strange that night, or was it business as usual?
Everything was fine until Inspector Skalnick showed up.
Inspector Skalnick talked to Mark. What did they talk about?
I didn't really pay attention to what they were saying, but they were arguing about something. When Skalnick left, Mark told me to get dressed and leave. He told me he wasn't feeling well enough to continue.
Was he angry?
He was, but he made a good effort not to show it. So I left quietly without saying a word besides good night.
In general, Mark was always nice.
Yes, always cordial, very polite and well-behaved. He would give us double what we charge a client for the time we spent posing. It was a lot better work, let me tell you. I only posed for him once, and I wish I could do it again.
Where can I find Mark?
His studio is in front of the canal near the old wall.
Well, thanks for answering my pesky questions.
So I'm guessing the
You're
studio
welcome.
is where we go first.
Take care of yourself, Ledena.
And you be careful too.
Thanks, I will. I see you've solved the dog problem.
Yeah, he's a very good, but very dangerous dog.
What is this place exactly?
This is our inheritance. Great, isn't it? Peter and me took care of this place after our father died.
How'd you get mixed up with a guy like Otakar, if you don't mind my asking?
When we were younger, Peter and me had a small operation going. Petty theft was our main business. This place is perfect to hide stolen goods. Anyways, Peter and me would get arrested from time to time. Suffice it to say, the thieving wasn't going good. We're not exactly good at blending into the crowd.
Did you guys ever wear masks?
Masks?
Yeah, to cover your face. To hide your identity?
No, we never did. Now, why didn't I think of that? Masks, huh?
I'm sorry I interrupted you. So how'd you hook up with Otakar?
Oh, yeah, well, we decided to work for him because our business wasn't going well and we needed money. Masks. We should have worn masks.
And?
So, Otakar offered to pay us good money to protect certain investments he had in the neighborhood. And that's pretty much it.
Did you ever think of doing something else?
Well, yeah, of course. No one wants to do what we do. We do it because we have no other choice. What I really wanted to do is open up a club. Not a joint, but a classy place, like I seen in pictures of New York.
Ah, I know what you mean. Huge classy joints where you have a host at the door that escorts you to a table and lots of different acts on stage from across the country.
Yeah. Also, a small orchestra that plays jazz music.
Well, you never know. It could happen, right?
I would doubt it.
Yeah, who am I kidding? It's a dream itself just getting into one of them. Well, it was nice meeting you, Roman. I hope our paths cross again.
It was nice to meet you, too. And, thanks for getting me out of jail.
Think nothing of it.
I still can't believe I didn't think of wearing a mask.
Hey, your secret is safe with me. It's just a gargantuan detail. It could happen to anyone.
I still can't believe I didn't think of wearing a mask.
Is that Big Bertha?
But now you ask it. Big Bertha, is it you?
Hi, Peter.
Hi! Seems you got away from raw meat.
Do you scare your new friends like that all the time?
I'm sorry for what happened. The chain doesn't usually break. It was funny to see your face, though. I always do the same gag to the new guys.
What do you do for Otakar besides roughing people up?
I hurt people that Autocar doesn't like I did to you.
Yes, well, that's what I meant. Besides hurting people, what do you do for them?
No besides, I just hurt them. You're not very quick. But you make me laugh.
Okay, I guess that's my cue, Peter. I'll leave you to your hurting people. But I think you should cut down on the raw meat gag. I need a new pair of shorts.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to fix the chain.
So using new place? Mark's place.
Hello? Hello?
Yes?
Sorry about this. I knocked and the door opened, so I came in.
That's quite all right. And you are...
I'm Gus McPherson. I'm a private detective hired to help out with the local murders.
Really? A genuine private dick, and I can tell by your accent you're American, too. This adds so much to the authenticity of the stereotype. The name is Mark Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Are you British?
No, I'm a Yank, just like you are. The accent is due to living in England throughout most of my childhood. You see, Daddy is an ambassador. I sort of picked it up along the way. I hardly notice it anymore.
Mark? Qui est-ce?
Stay in your position, Apollina, please.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For just a few, yes, of course. It's sort of exciting, this private detective stuff.
This was a while back, but do you remember when Inspector Skalnick came here to talk to you? Actually, according to rumor, you had an argument with him. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And do you mind telling me what it was about?
Not at all. He accused me of being, as you put it so eloquently earlier, the local problem.
He accused you of being the killer.
Yes, can you believe the gall? I mean, really, me, a killer? It's totally preposterous.
Did he elaborate on his theory?
Not really. He only confronted me. He didn't present any proof or real evidence to support his allegations. I'm afraid you'll have to ask him about his little hypothesis.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask this. Did you ever employ these women other than for modeling?
I was always professional, Mr. McPherson. I never touched those women.
Again, I apologize, but I have to ask these types of questions.
It's quite all right, I understand.
Marc, j'en ai marre!
Well, I believe that's my cue.
Yes, indeed. I must get back to work before... before.
Yes, I know. Thanks for answering my questions. Can I come back later, maybe when you're less busy?
Certainly. As I mentioned before, your best bet is to talk to Inspector Skalnick.
Well, again, my thanks.
You're quite welcome. And good luck.
So talk to the Inspector Skalnick. Which I believe Skalnick is in the police station, perhaps.
I shouldn't bother him. Hey, friend.
Mr. McPherson, what can I do for you?
I'd like to talk to your boss. Is he in now?
As a matter of fact, he is. Are you gonna pester him with annoying questions?
How'd you know?
A wild guess. Go right in, my friend. It's up the stairs at the end of the hall to your right.
Thanks. Inspector Skalnick?
If it isn't the knight in shining armor.
You son of a...
What do you want, McPherson? I was on my way out.
I'd like to ask you about Mark, the local artist.
What about him?
Well, I thought I remember you saying that you had no suspects related to these crimes. And this charming gentleman says otherwise.
What did he say exactly?
He said that you accused him of the crimes. May I ask why?
Yes, I considered him a suspect. Wouldn't you?
It doesn't matter what I think.
That's all the time I have for you.
Fine. Can you at least lend me the files on the other victims?
No, McPherson.
Why not? I just want to consult them. Hey, I thought we were working to...
No, we are not. I work for the mayor, not the whores.
Well, now, it seems we work for the same kind of people, except my clients have character and honesty.
This concludes our conversation. I have business elsewhere.
Hey, Kaz, I need another favor.
What can I do?
I need to get some files from Skalnick's office. Can you let me in?
I'm afraid I can't do that, my friend. That could mean my job.
Ah, come on. For old time's sake.
No, really, I can't help you. But maybe the workers on the side of the building can help you?
All right. Thanks for the tip.
Have a nice evening.
Sorry to sound like a cross between the village idiot and Peter Jasensky, but how do I get into the office?
I'm sure there's a way, but I don't have time to help you figure it out.
Okay, so we gotta get over here now. We got some rope.
I have to manage a way up. I have to manage a way up.
We got the rope now. So question is, do we find something else, or what do we do with the rope?
Sorry to sound like a cross between the village idiot and Peter Jasensky, but how do I get into the office?
I'm sure there's a way.
Do we need to get something for the rope? I don't know. Maybe there's something by the shore.
No time to go fishing. I have things to do.
Well, there's nothing for the shop or the local thing. There's a shore, but nothing there. So I remember which part I visited, so I don't revisit it accidentally. We went to the shore. Let's try the old chapel. Is there something in the chapel? I need a hook.
I don't need to talk to him.
I need a hook.
Anyways, I don't want to rip out my vocal cords just for idle chit-chat.
Maybe Mark's place.
I'd better let him paint Eppelina. You never know, she might rip his head off.
I need to find a way to make a hook. A hook means a good...
I shouldn't bother him.
Okay, so this place is no use. Last but the lingerie, yeah. The police station ain't useful at the moment. The park maybe.
I still think you shouldn't be out here.
Thank you, but I will be fine.
As the park ain't no use. For a neighborhood. What's this?
And life goes on.
Life goes on, okay.
This reminds me of the Madison Avenue arsonist case I worked on.
Nothing around there for the time being. Remains empty. Okay, so there's another burning building. It's another park. It's another shore. Junkyard. I'm bound to find something there to...
What kind of a moron parks there?
I bound to find something in the junkyard to make a hook, right? At least I believe that's what you have to do.
I need to fix the chain! Raw meat's chain! I wonder why it broke.
Maybe it's because you did it too many times before. Is that Big Bertha?
Big Bertha, is that you?
I don't need to use the crane anymore.
We searched everywhere. We cannot find something to create a hook. So could this be wrong? Maybe I need to stay in the location to find something around the location. So it's around the corner from the police station. Oh, what's this?
I never figured out what that was.
Combine.
I have to manage a way up.
That's what we need. We need to get up there. Oh, there we go. Now we're combining the word with that. And now that we can use to get up.
I have to manage a way up.
There we go. Good chuck, Mr. McPherson.
I think everyone has at least a couple of these.
Now we use the keys to open that door. Oh, there's another one of these things. And a photo. Another photo. Okay. So we've got a new location. Let's check it out. It's by the bridge.
Yes, I'm fine. Didn't we talk about you staying at home safely, behind a bolted door?
Yes, we did, but we also talked about me going to see the doctor.
Ah, yes, I remember that. So what did the doc say? Did he find the problem?
Well, yes, he did.
So what's wrong?
Can I ask you a very serious question?
Okay, now I'm worried. What is it?
How serious are we?
How serious? Well, why do you ask?
Just answer the question.
I'm sorry, Ida, but where's this going?
Do you love me?
Yes, of course I love you. Actually, love is too small a word. I lure you, I lurve you, I lobe you.
I'm pregnant.
Really?
Yes, really. That's why I've been sick for the last couple of weeks.
I see.
What do you want to do?
Well, there's only one thing we can do.
Which is?
Let's get married.
Really?
Let's do it in New York. I have some friends and family that can help us get started.
Oh, Gus, you're wonderful.
I don't see anything unusual.
So find something unusual with the picture. So this part was where the body was. Okay.
I don't see anything unusual.
There was a dead body here in this section.
I don't see anything unusual. I don't see anything unusual. I don't see anything unusual. I don't see anything unusual.
Anything out of the ordinary?
I don't see anything unusual.
Like, spot the difference on this part. You gotta check anything out of place. Anything? So we are concentrating on this part.
don't see anything unusual.
Oh. We've got to solve this part now. Basically, something we are missing. Something out of the ordinary.
I don't see anything unusual. I don't see anything unusual. Looks like the benches have been changed.
Benches have
Now,
been
where are
changed.
the old
Voila.
ones?
So there we go. It's different benches. Okay, something unusual in this place. The drain pipe.
I don't see anything
No.
unusual.
Dead body.
I don't see anything unusual. That bath was empty at the time.
Got it.
This message was carved recently. Someone is leaving breadcrumbs.
The slut knows. Let's try the park.
Hello again.
Hello, Mr. McPherson.
Can you help me out with something?
Of course.
I want you to take a look at this picture. Do you remember what happened that day?
Yes, I remember. How can I forget it? I'm the one who found Katarina. Inspector Skalnik asked me a few questions.
At that particular time, was there something out of the ordinary? Something you might have seen that struck you as odd? Or maybe something you know about the area that no one else does?
The only thing I saw that seemed out of place is that Inspector Skalnik threw something into the sewers.
Did you see what it was?
No. He turned his back and he let something drop. I saw it fall between his legs. It was something shiny because it caught my eye.
Well, thanks a lot for your help.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I shouldn't bother him.
No, this one back again. Damn it. Do we question the constable?
Thanks. I got what I needed to continue.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, not right now anyway.
So the sewage is where we go now. Oh, because what's name said that somebody chucked something in the sewers. We're gonna go and collect that shiny thing now. We are. Another one of these. We've got 3 of them. Are these the bracelets of the victims?
Strange. Someone locked this recently. That lock is brand new.
So now I'm guessing we go to the park, back to the park, and she's gonna identify the ring, bracelet, should I say?
I'm sorry, but what did Skalnik do again?
He threw something in the sewer. I didn't see what it was.
Okay, thanks.
Well, I picked it up. Now where do we go from here?
This reminds me of the Madison.
Maybe do we combine the bracelets together? Maybe the bracelets are a combination puzzle for later on.
Strange. Someone.
We cannot use the lockpicks. We got what we wanted over here. Nothing else around here.
I don't need to talk to him. Anyways, thanks. I got what I needed to get.
Anything else?
No, not
Okay, nothing to do around here for now.
a locked gate with a car behind it. I'm definitely not going.
It's not the old chapel. Let's go back to the bridge. We're bound to find something else, right? Bound to. Right. Not the old chapel, not the bridge. Lingerie?
I shouldn't bother him.
Right, we're going to go to the Lingerie.
Strange. No one's there.
Not Mark's place? Sure.
No time to go fishing.
So there's another shore. Oh, there's a place on here. Let's go visit.
An old lavatory. No one's used it since, well, from the looks of it, I'd say since the Romans.
Well, we're going to do nothing around here for now.
Hey, Peter.
Hello, Gustav. I like your name. It reminds me of my father.
Oh, your father's name was Gustav?
No, Michael.
I can see why you would think that. Anyways, I need to ask you a question.
Okay, we go.
Did you guys ever receive some old public benches?
Yeah, we did. They're right over here.
Okay, so
There you are.
it looks like
Thank you, my very large friend.
You make me laugh.
And it's a good thing I do. I'd hate to be on your bad side. Actually, I know what that's like.
what are we looking for? Another one of these. Alright, so we got 4 of them now.
Why did you want to see the benches?
I was just looking for something.
Oh, okay, Michael. See you later.
My name is... never mind. Is that Big Bertha?
Metallic rings. And these metallic rings have got a thing in different places. So obviously some kind of puzzle to do with the metallic rings.
What kind of a moron
Gustav!
Yes?
There we go.
I'm really worried for Apollina.
Don't worry. She's with Mark, the painter.
I know, but she should have been back by now. It never takes that long to model.
You've modeled for him before?
Yes, I did, and I didn't like it very much.
Why?
Well, I don't like him too much.
Was he mean to you?
No, actually, quite the contrary. He was always nice. Too nice. It just gives me the creeps. Anyway, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you just go and look at Mark's studio?
Okay, I'll have a look.
Mark's
and
place.
if Apollina's there,
There
I
you go.
say...
That Milena wants to talk to you.
I'll do as you wish.
Thank you.
We're gonna go to Mark's place now.
Strange. No one's there. I think I'll let myself in.
Lockpicks. Here's a puzzle now. I've got to think on how to pick these locks, because I can't go through without picking it right. I see, so basically use one, click in place, use the other, click in place until you get to the end. So you click this, click it in place, click that, click it in place. Damn. So this fork one will be on the right click, the spoon one will be on the left click. Right click the spoon one, sorry. So I see, it's swapping over, okay. I've got to see how the code works, see? Right. This could take a while. Damn it. How does this work? See, and now they're all getting removed. Yeah, mate. It's a combination lock thing. How you get on, buddy? I get that far and then it ends up locking on me. Oh, here we are. Now we are that far. Should we go back here? No. No worries, dude. We've got one part. Why is it keep resetting? Ah. Hey. How you doing? Bubba King, my man. Yeah, I'm playing this. It's a murder mystery puzzle game where you playing as PI to investigate killings and stuff. At the moment I'm on this puzzle where I need to open up these things here. Oh, nice, nice. Do you like the look of this game? It's not the easiest of games to go by, to be fair. Oh damn, we're back to this part again. You have to rethink on how to do this. Damn it. This is one of the hardest parts on this game. So you get on, my friend. As you can see, one locks, the other one unlocks. That didn't work. I'm trying my best. It's not working out well for me. But I'm sure it will once I worked out the order. Damn it. Are we back here again? Going round in circles, why not? We'll be forever at this rate. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. It's one of the hardest puzzles in the game, I think. Got so far though, as you can see. What we're gonna do, we're gonna come back to this part. We're gonna do this part. We're almost there. Did that just click something in place then? Hey, thanks for the follow.
It is so where the human heart thirsts for love. You can call me X. You can call me X. You can call me X. Mr. X. Mr. X moves. It is so where the human heart thirsts for love.
I just need to know what makes this the middle one is the top one on the first one that it goes. Okay. This puzzle is tough. I kid you not. So that one does the middle one. But what does the first one? That's the question. Okay. First one does the end one, the middle one does that, yeah. Do you see where the trouble lies in? Yeah, it's not meant to be easy. Oh, nice, nice, thank you. Let's reset this little part again. Wait a sec. I think I want something here. Did I just click something down then? Or are my eyes deceiving me? I think I may soon end this stream. Until I could figure out what the puzzle is. I'm literally stuck here, aren't I? First one, we do the top one. Then we do the bottom one. Then the top one. And then we do the top one with this one, which unlocks that. But now we need to unlock this part. Okay. So the middle one was with this. Oh. One. And if we click across here. Then we click across here again. That does that. So if we click this, then we come down to here. Now we've got the middle part clicked in. Oh god. So that reset that. Damn it. Alright, so that does that. Okay. Ah. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this stream there. Sorry, it's been a bit of a puzzle on this lockpick puzzle, but I'll come back with part 3 next time. All the best. Take care. And remember, keep it real and stay awesome. And please wait whilst the game the thing goes to auto host, and go and follow the next person that be auto hosting. The auto host will be at random. If you like what you see, go follow the fella or female. All the best. Take care.